years ago, I was a sophomore on this team. Young, fresh, maybe still a little intimidated. As tradition, I screamed at the top of my lungs, jumped around like a maniac, and bumped into my teammates. It was the regional meet. We had just clapped out and were huddled around each other, shivers from both the cold and the nerves racing through our bodies. It was just like any normal clap out. Sarcastic remarks about the competition, thrown around in an attempt to lighten the tension, weighing down on our shoulders. But this time, senior captain Max Heiss had one thing left to say. He told us that we were his family and that he wasn't going to give up on us. And then he said it. There is no practice tomorrow. This meant we should run the race as if it was our last, as if there literally was no practice tomorrow, and this was the end of the season. After that race, we went on to place 5th down at National Trail A, the best team finish this team has had at the state meet, and perhaps the best team this school has ever seen. Back in the huddle, rain sprinkling down on our backs, it's my turn. At the district meet this year, I looked my teammates in the eyes and told them, there is no practice tomorrow. This is it. Looking back on the season, I had to ask myself, did I, along with the coaches and other captains, build a strong team? This is the team that had to deal with losing our 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 8th, and 9th runner from the previous year. This is the team that proved its dedication by doing 6 extra repeats on hills 2 and 3 on Miles Trail this season. This is the team that is the 2013 NOC Boys Team Champions. This is the team that, unfortunately, did wake up the next morning without any practice that day. And I asked myself, was this a strong team? I'm sure as many of you know, all of you know now, when my senior year is over, I will continue my running career as a Buckeye at The Ohio State University. I have at least 4 years of running in college and a potential post-collegiate career ahead of me. And yet, I feel like I could say the same thing as any other senior on this team, which usually consists of, it goes by fast, don't wait to work hard because by the time you're in my shoes, you'll be wishing you had worked harder. I think many people would question how this applies to me if I have the whole second half of my running career still to come. My answer is simple, it just won't be the same. I have plans of getting much faster than I am right now, and for what? For my future school, for my future teammates. There is a team aspect of collegiate running, but from here on out, as I go farther and farther into my running career, it becomes more and more individual. Moving forward for me, my focus will be more on me. That is something that I struggle to say because of my history with this team. My first 3 years, I went to the state meet with the team. It's fair to say I am a team player, which is why my senior year posted a new challenge for me. Lining up on the start line at the state meet alone. Running the course, battling the state's toughest competition alone. Crossing the finish line and not having my teammates there just as out of it as I would be to hug and celebrate on a successful season. To be completely honest, I was scared. The thought of it made me uncomfortable, to be alone. But was I actually alone? Again, I asked myself, was this a strong team? This team, not the group of guys that I hang out with, not the varsity, and most certainly not the top guy. Each and every member of this team up and down the roster. This is the team that still went to practice the next day anyways. The team that still shaved heads after not qualifying. The team that still traveled down to Columbus to give me their support. This team is something that any future success in running can never take away from me. The strength of the bond within us is far more powerful than any fast time or medal that I may receive. Over the past 4 years, this team has become my family. The brothers that I laughed and joked with, the brothers that I accepted defeat with, the brothers that I cheered and celebrated with, and the brothers that I still question with in regard to why we put ourselves through the discomfort that entails being a distance runner. Waking up at 6, 7 a.m. Sunday morning after being out late Saturday night in order to run in the cool morning air before the blistering summer sun rises. Pounding after-school workouts, whether it be in the heat, the rain, or the mud. Pushing through every last second of a plank or every single push-up that our small but mighty muscles did encounter. To To say the least, we are a unique group of boys, but a tightly knit family altogether. Regardless of how fast the times were this year, I know that this was a strong team because of its ability to stick together, to bounce back. Instead of calling it quits, when I was the last one left, my family was there for me. And I know I have my family to thank for all the success that came out of this season. A season that I will never forget, and a team that will always have a place in my heart. I love you guys. To sum up, I want to thank all the parents who have supported this team, whether it be helping drive to practice, hosting or volunteering at pasta parties, or going to the meets to cheer on the team. I would like to give my parents a special thanks for supporting me in every way possible and for loving and believing in me. Even though they aren't here tonight, I'd like to thank the alumni for helping me become the runner that I am and for showing me what it means to be a part of this team. I would like to thank Coach Shabel for stepping up to coach the team this year and for helping me in every way that he could. And I'd like to thank Coach Wayne for helping me understand. Sorry. I'd like to thank Coach Clement, Coach Hackett, and Coach Jackson for helping the team and contributing to its success this season. I'm sorry, guys. I'd also like to thank Coach Wayne for helping me understand. It may have taken me 4 years to realize it, but I think I got it now. All the joking about taking your uniform mid-race and finishing the race for you because you look tired, all of the remarks to smiling when the pain sets in, it all actually means something. He misses it, and you know what? I'm 100% sure if you ask him, he'll say he wishes he would have ran faster when he had the chance. So have no regrets. Don't look back and wish you had approached things differently. Success is measured by what you put into something. And if you feel like it's not worth it, think about your teammates and how much they are putting in for the family. Do your part, and when you hit a bump heading down the trail to success, bounce back, keep reaching for the goal, and don't forget to enjoy every step of the way. Thank you.